You've got to be very careful when it comes to the information that you take from social media, even if it's things from classical works which have been translated to another language. I think those might be the most dangerous things that I've seen. One of my brothers sent me something the other day, and he understands Arabic, I understand Arabic, and he said to me, "Are these people doing this on purpose, or are they that ignorant?" I don't have the answer to that. It might be a combination of both. But forget that. I want to mention something very real, and I want you to ponder over this. In the books of usul, okay, in the books of usul and fiqh, sometimes you see so many positions, not just usul, even in fiqh and different sciences, you see different positions of different scholars. So you see different scholars. Sometimes they may attribute different positions to to other scholars. For example, Ibn Qudama says that Abu Hanifa has a specific position on a specific issue, but that attribution might not always be correct. You see, or it might have some details connected to it which needs to be clarified. I'll give you a beautiful example. In the books of Usul, I believe they mention about Abu Muslim al Aslahani, that he negates and rejects abrogation. Anyone that anybody that rejects abrogation is not even a Muslim; is a kafir, because that's something which is clearly mentioned in the Quran. But guess what? In the books of Usul, this is mentioned so much. Akhi, we're not talking about kids on TikTok. We're talking about in the books of Usul. It's mentioned everywhere. Wallahu alam. It's mentioned a lot. But guess what? If you research, you find that he doesn't actually reject abrogation. He just refers to it as something else. He uses a different wording, which he uses to refer to abrogation. So he doesn't reject it at all. He just uses a different wording. They refer to this as when the khilaf is lafzi, the differing is something which is lafzi, is just in the speech, but there's no actual dispute in what they believe. In fact, there's a contemporary Sheikh, I love his works, Sheikh Abdul Karim Namla, he's an Usuli, rahimahullah ta'ala, I benefit Allah from his works, one of my favorite scholars from the contemporaries. He has a book called Al-Khilaf al-Lafzi بين الأصوليين or something like this. الخلاف اللفظي عند الأصوليين, something like this, I don't know. Allahu alam. But yeah, so that whole book talks about differences amongst the scholars of usul, where the differences are lafzi basically. Anyway, the point is, if this is happening in the books of the scholars of Islam sometimes, because mistakes can happen and stuff, right? What do you think about lay people and masakeen like us as well on TikTok, on social media? There's people, wallahi, they're translating things wrong, or they're misunderstanding things. Wallahi, it's ajib. All I'm trying to say to you is be careful. Wallahu alam.